Welcome to the Snapshots of History channel. This photo shows an engineer tuning a racing motorcycle with a massive engine. It was one of the early experiments with powerful engines on two-wheeled vehicles in the early 20th century. Mechanics and racers of that time were pushing the limits by installing car engines on motorcycles to achieve maximum speed. This photo features a woman standing next to the famous Peel P50, one of the smallest cars ever made. The tiny three-wheeled vehicle was built in the 1960s and became iconic for its compact design, fitting just one person. With its lightweight frame, it could even be tilted and carried by hand, as shown in the image. This photo shows one of the early experiments with a jetpack, likely from the 1960s. The man, standing on roller skates, is wearing a prototype of a jet device, which is being fueled directly at a gas station. The idea of jetpacks has always seemed futuristic, and at that time, engineers were actively experimenting with such concepts for rapid mobility. This photo shows an unusual vehicle, the Rokon monotrack motorcycle, invented in the 1930s. This futuristic bike, resembling a mix between a tank and a motorcycle, was designed for traveling over rough terrain. Instead of regular wheels, it uses tracks, giving it the appearance of a miniature tank. Despite its innovative design, this type of motorcycle never became widespread, but it remains a striking example of experimental engineering and design from the past century. This photo showcases an unusual invention: mechanical roller skates, created for military use in the early 20th century. They were designed to speed up soldiers' movement on flat surfaces. Each skate was equipped with small wheels and a mechanical system that allowed soldiers to move faster while remaining mobile. Despite the interesting idea, these roller skates never became widely used in the army. This photo shows a man in stylish sunglasses sitting in one of the smallest cars in history, the three-wheeled Messerschmitt KR200, produced in the 1950s. This compact car, resembling an airplane cockpit, was developed in post-World War II Germany as an economical means of transportation. This photo shows one of the most unusual vehicles of the early 20th century, the Layat Helica, also known as the airplane car. Designed by French engineer Marcel Layat, this car was powered by a propeller, similar to an airplane. Instead of a standard engine, the Layat Helica used a propeller, making it unique both in appearance and technology. This photo shows one of the first steam-powered agricultural machines used in the late 19th century. The large wheels and massive structure demonstrate how impressive these machines were compared to humans. Steam tractors revolutionized farming and logging, allowing for land cultivation and heavy load transportation with unprecedented efficiency. This photo, taken in the early 20th century, shows a man riding one of the first motorized scooters. These devices, known as autoped, were the predecessors of modern electric scooters. The autoped was developed in the 1910s and was used as a quick and convenient way to get around the city. Its compact size and motor made it popular among businessmen and postal workers. This photo shows an amphibious car with men enjoying fishing right on the water. This remarkable vehicle, capable of traveling both on land and water, was a truly innovative solution in the 1960s. It allowed drivers to cross bodies of water without any difficulty, making it perfect for adventurers and nature enthusiasts. This fascinating photo showcases an early military vehicle that combines elements of both a car and a tank, with tracks replacing its rear wheels for better off-road capabilities. It's a perfect example of how military technology was adapted for diverse terrains during wartime. This photo showcases a futuristic hovercraft prototype from the mid-20th century, built to glide effortlessly over both land and water. Its sleek design and large fans suggest an attempt to bring flying cars closer to reality. This photo shows a unique type of transport, a monowheel popular in the early 20th century. This experimental one-person vehicle was designed so the driver sat inside a large wheel. The monowheel was one of the engineers' attempts to create a more compact and maneuverable form of transportation. However, despite its futuristic appearance, it was difficult to control. Stability and safety were major concerns. This intriguing photo captures a rare sight: a group of passengers riding on an elevated water vehicle designed to traverse the shallow sea. This contraption, built to keep its passengers dry while crossing through the waves, highlights the creativity of early 20th century engineering. This photo captures the moment of testing a hover scooter, an unusual vehicle created in the mid-20th century. The hovercraft was designed to move above the ground and was considered a revolutionary mode of transportation for the future. This photo shows the futuristic Phantom Corsair car, designed in the 1930s. This luxury vehicle, with its aerodynamic design and 6 wheels, looked like a car from the future, ahead of its time. The Phantom Corsair was created to embody the idea of luxury and innovation, combining power with an unusual appearance. This photo shows an unusual transport concept, resembling a mobile room on wheels. This futuristic vehicle was designed for city travel in the mid-20th century. It's entirely made of glass, creating a sense of transparency and openness, while its square shape and minimalist design make it stand out from traditional cars. This photo shows a bicycle ambulance used during World War II. It was a compact and efficient way to transport wounded soldiers from the battlefield in situations where traditional vehicles couldn't pass. The bicycle, with a trailer equipped for carrying the injured, provided quick evacuation while remaining simple to operate and highly maneuverable. This fascinating image shows an early version of a double-decker motorhome, giving us a glimpse of the past's luxury travel. Complete with a second-story cabin and a shaded outdoor area on the first floor, it was designed for comfort and mobility. This intriguing photo captures a man riding what appears to be an early version of a pogo stick in a suit, adding an amusing contrast to the typically playful invention. The image highlights an era where inventors were experimenting with new ways of transportation and fun.